Hello, everybody. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hello, everybody. Yes, indeed. Hello, and how are you? How is everybody today?
Good!
Woohoo! I'm feeling great, great, great. I got something happy to tell you guys. Do you remember, think of some of the things that we grew in our garden. Who can tell me something we grew in the garden? Yes.
Tomatoes.
Yes, yummy tomatoes. Evan.
Strawberries.
Okay. Lola.
Pineapple.
We do have a pineapple plant and Nzinga.
Lettuce.
Yes. That was the last thing that we did. We picked the lettuce and had a nice salad. Also, who remembers when we went outside and it was something that was hanging on a vine?
A watermelon.
We did have a watermelon. What else? Cucumber. Woohoo! So we grew a lot of things, didn't we? And remember, what do we dig in the ground and we saw it and it was orange? Yes.
Oranges.
No, not oranges.
Tomatoes.
No, remember it was in the blue pool and we were outside.
The potatoes.
Say it again. Sweet potatoes. Well, guess what? Even though it is winter, we are going to start planning, or I already started planning for us to do our spring and summer garden. And so I ordered something and it's in this box right here. Can you see that?
Yes,
It's from a company that says Botanical Interest.
it's from the seed.
Yes, there are seeds in here. So let's check out what they sent us. Woo! Look at all these seeds.
Sunflower seeds.
Yes! This right here is a little book. It's a seed starting guide. And inside, guys, it will tell us different things that will help our seeds to germinate. Germinate means to grow, to get started. So let's check out some of the seeds. There's other things in this box, but first let's check this out.
Yeah.
We have basil.
Basil.
What's this, guys?
Watermelon.
Yes. These are called sugar babies. This is the same kind of watermelon that we planted. So are they going to be big? No. They're going to be
small.
Yes. And look.
Tomato.
And more.
Tomatoes.
And one more.
Tomato.
And another one.
Tomato.
And another one.
A tomato.
Now listen. These are different types of tomatoes. This is called a chocolate cherry tomato.
A chocolate.
It's not really chocolate, but I think they call it a chocolate cherry tomato because of its color. Now, it says they're richly colored and sweet. So that means we can pick them, clean them, and eat them. I can't wait. These are tomatoes that are bigger. These tomatoes here come in different colors. You see the orange, the green, the red, the yellow. These tomatoes are called Roma tomatoes. I like to make sauce. Like when I have spaghetti or pasta and I'm going to put tomato sauce on it, I like to use the Roma tomatoes because it has a very nice flavor. Then we have Glacier tomatoes. So those are different tomatoes. And what we're going to do is we're going to plant them all together. And hopefully they'll be able to populate each other and feed off of each other. We have some squash, rutabaga, onion, okra, honeydew melon. This is the first time that I'm going to grow this. I've never planted it before. We also have, I don't know if some of you remember, we had the cucamelons.
Cucumber.
They were little and tiny. I found that plant at Home Depot, and what I did was when I opened them up toward the end of the season, I took the seeds out, but I wasn't sure if they would grow, so I ordered us a pack. And I'm going to share these with a friend of mine. We also have more lettuce.
More lettuce.
It's a different variety of lettuce.
Yeah.
Swiss chard.
Switch cars.
Now we're going to plant zucchini.
Zucchini.
This is a different type of zucchini. What shape is it?
A circle.
A circle. These are called round zucchini. So we don't normally have round zucchini, but we're going to try it. And I got some varieties of...
Carrot.
Who likes carrots?
Katya.
Yay! Yes. Let me tell you something. They're going to be even better when you grow them and eat them yourself. What's this? String beans. Yes. Now this you may not know. This is called a squash, but it's a spaghetti squash. And the reason why I want that is because inside you just kind of take a fork and you can pull it out and it will come out looking like spaghetti. And so I like that. Mustard greens.
Mustard greens.
But they're red.
Red.
Beets.
Beets.
More squash.
More squash.
Peas.
Peas.
And a lettuce mix.
And the lettuce mix.
So let's count the seeds. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So, we've got those, but guess what, guys? That's not all we have. What we're going to try to do this summer and this starting in the spring, actually starting now, is we're going to try to plant as much as we can and eat as much as we can without going to the grocery store. So lettuce, tomatoes, squash, and cucumbers, and watermelon, and honeydew melon, and peas, all of those things we'll grow and eat instead of buying. There's something else in this bag. Look at this.
That's a whole lot.
These are microgreens, sunflower microgreens. Can you see that? What it is we'll grow the little microgreens and we'll eat the top of it in our lettuce. Okay? They sent me a surprise. Look what they sent me. A bag. Look how pretty. And it has the name of the company, Botanical Interest. And it has different fruits and vegetables up there. They sent me this bag because I ordered a certain amount of seeds. They said, if you order this amount, we'll send you this for free. But then they surprised me and sent me this limited edition collector's pin. So now, see, it has a little thing so you can pin it on you. So I have t-shirts, gardening t-shirts that I wear, and I will stick this pin on it sometimes. Or maybe I'll just keep this pin and start something new and put all my new pins maybe on a ribbon or something. But anyway, I like this. And what it does is it tells you about this particular potato, which is a Clancy potato. They tell you that it's frost sensitive. That means that we'll be okay to keep growing during the winter. The cold is not gonna affect it too much. And since we have a mild winter, we should be okay. It also tells you how many times it takes from the time you start this plant indoors and you transplant it. Transplant it means you take it from indoors and you move it outdoors. It will take between 85 days and 110 days. So about 2.5 to 5 months. Then, because of where we live, look at how nice this is packaged. It looks like a gift, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like a chocolate thing.
Yeah, so we're gonna
Fold it. Yes.
And this is called the heat tolerant vegetables. You see this? The reason why I got heat tolerant vegetables is because in the summer, is it very hot? No, listen. In the summer, is it hot? Yes. Where we live, it gets so humid and so hot that sometimes the plants suffer. Even though we water them, they suffer. You can sit here. Yes, you. You can sit here.
Me?
Yes. Sit right there. Thank you. So they suffer. So what I decided to do was to get these so that maybe we won't lose so many plants. And again, look at all the seeds. This cost me $22. And again, we have spinach. But I'm surprising you. This one is bigger, is going to be a lot bigger than a sugar baby. This is called a Charleston Gray. Okay? It has bright red meat inside. The inside of the watermelon is called meat. Okay? And I got some tomatoes. Some more tomatoes, yeah.
Potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
No. Potatoes.
Tomatillos. ¿Entiendo? Sí, ajá. And more squash, but this is a different variety. It's called butternut squash. Can you say it?
Butternut squash. Butternut squash.
Yes. And bell peppers. Who knows what this is? Cantaloupe. And we got more lettuce. This is romaine lettuce. And this is, just a minute, this is...
Eggplant.
Yeah, say it again.
Eggplant.
Eggplant. Dun, 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 dun. Eggplant. Yes. This is a variety called Black Beauty. Okay? It's a glossy, deep purple color.
Deep purple.
Mm-hmm. And then we have red leaf, which is edible. And then we have another bean, another green bean. Then we have another cucumber and another carrot. Now remember, we already talked about the different ones that we had in this pack here. But the difference is these are specifically grown for or grown in areas where it is very hot and humid, and they will survive for the most part. So I'm looking forward to, and what we can do is we can compare. We're going to keep them in here so we don't get them mixed up with these. And we can compare which ones grew better. And now we have the next box. I love the way they pack it. That just makes me feel so wonderful. These are vegetables that grow in a container. So what's a container? Well, this is a cup. But let's imagine it was really, really big, okay? Like this, but like that. That would be a container. A container is anything that can contain or hold something. Yeah. So if I wanted to, I could put holes in the bottom of here and put a plant. It's a container. Well, these can grow in a container. And sometimes because of the dirt quality, or maybe because of just having in a small area, living in a small area, people might want to grow in containers. The reason why I grow in containers is because we don't have a lot of sun in the backyard because of all those trees. It blocks the sun. So I can move them if I want. I can say, oh, this area gets more sun. Let me put them here. This area goes here. But maybe there's no dirt there. Maybe it's cement or bricks. Don't do that. So I can still have the garden in where I want it by using a container. So we have tomatoes, more squash, more spinach, more peppers, onions, or scallions. A gourmet lettuce, a lettuce blend, kale, more cucumbers, and carrots. But look at these carrots. What do you notice about these carrots? Yeah. It says they're sweet and petite. Petite means small. Yep. It's a snack size with shallow roots. So that means the roots are not deep. And then lastly, we have the bush beans. So we've got quite a bit of growing to do, guys. And also in the box, they sent this cute little thing that says happy growing. So, one of the people that I really like to watch is a lady named Miss Cheryl. Yes. And her granddaughter and her grandson really help her a lot in their garden. And a lot of times I watch her videos on YouTube and I think about you guys when I'm watching it because her granddaughter Bria helps her a lot in the garden. So let's say hi to Bria. Hi, Bria. Say hi, Miss Cheryl. Hi, Miss Cheryl. Okay. Now, something that Miss Cheryl taught me about is that you can start, and we're actually going to be starting a project. Me, Miss Quinnie, and some other adults are going to grow something, and we're going to grow it all at the same time. And one of the things that we have to get, I'm going to get to you, is a grow light. A grow light. In the winter, the sun is not out as long as it is in the summer. So one of the things they need is sunlight, a lot of it, to help them germinate. And so I got this particular grow light, and if you look, it has different settings. Okay? The settings are, if you want to start a seed, you put it on the little blue one. You can see it right there. If you want to get growth, you put it on the green one, and you can use this right here to switch. Then, if you have a plant that blooms a flower, you put it on this little red setting right there, and it will help it bloom. And so we're going to use this light bulb in a tall lamp that will hang over, and it will grow. So we're going to start our planting next week, which will be the new year. I will start it with you guys. We will get something called Seed Starter, which I already have, and we'll use that, and I will let each of you pick whatever seeds you want, and that will be your plant that you will take care of in the garden. Okay? And then maybe we can make a video and show Bria what we grew. Okay?
Okay.
All right, guys. So are you ready to start growing?
Yeah.
Woo! We want to be self-sufficient. 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 Woohoo! All right. So, what do we want to tell them? If they like this video, do what? Ring the bell and subscribe.